Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another podcast. This is of a 2005 comedy starring Ice Cube, a family film. Are we there yet? I'm doing the first one. Yeah, I could do the sequel some other time. This is 95 minutes, and yeah, it's a holiday film, but I wanted to do at least one comedy that's a little bit different than the one I did yesterday. And I love this movie. This movie's hilarious. I saw it back in the 2000s. I didn't see it in the theater. I saw the second one in the theater, but not this one. The soundtrack is a banger in this movie. Really good soundtrack. You can't do better than a black soundtrack. Revolution Studios. There's a lot of old music in it too. There's some Asians in the movie, a few. One of the security guards is an Asian, and the car repairman later in the film when this car gets completely totaled. Yeah. Hmm. Brian Levant, yeah, he did a lot of films I saw in the 90s and the 2000s. There's some pratfalls. He didn't do a Home Alone movie, surprisingly. He did Jingle All the Way and the Flintstones movie, the first Flintstones movie, not the sequel or the prequel, whatever. I think he did the prequel as well, but that was so bad. There's the kids. Poor black man. Yep, Ice Cube. This is still a step up from what he did last year. Jeez. Because at least here, Ice Cube's not sitting on a chair for half the movie. He's outside. He's driving, walking, running, riding a horse. It's called being active. I know they made that during COVID, but still, there's no excuse. There were movies on Netflix they made during COVID, and they did better. This is Tracy Morgan's voice. Woo wee. Yeah, the CG's a little dated, but he's not in the film much. Holla. Hey, must be the money. I'm part black, so I know exactly what kind of people I like to hang out with. I'm a Miles Morales. Josh just doesn't see it because I'm not dark skinned like him, but trust me, inside I am. My ancestry is black, Hispanic, and Native American mostly. Hmm. Light skinned black girl. Maybe that's why I like black girls so much. They're my type. Hey, must be the money. Hey, look, Harry Potter. Yeah, look, he has glasses. Look, he has the glasses and everything, and the hat. No, I don't want a piece of you, Ice Cube, or your son, O'Shea Jackson Jr. Hey, must be the money. Mm. Remember when they used to censor music on the radio? Yeah, they don't do that anymore. Jay Moore, yeah, he's not in the film much either. Ice Cube's from Jersey. Yeah, he's a tough dude. You don't want to mess with him. It's a sports store. Yeah, they're not. It's a sporting goods store, not a card shop or a Comic Con where you can find uh, trading cards and things like that. And he has a kid, O'Shea Jackson Jr. They're like, "Oh, Ice Cube always looks like he's mad." I'm like, he just has that kind of face, guys. If you piss him off, yeah. At least he has a successful career. Unlike some rappers, like the RZA, he can't act. Nia Long, man, from Friday. Oh my God, she's so sexy. She still is. Mm. Again, that is my ideal woman. Oh yeah. He worked with her in the first Friday, not the sequels. She's gorgeous, man. That beautiful hair. I agree. Look at those bosoms. Hell yeah. Why do you think I have so many pictures on Facebook of black girls? Because they're my type. I see them and I'm like magnetized to them. I'm like I'm like I'm like Magneto. I'm drawn to them. It's not being woke or a fetish. It's not. It's my preference. Some people like white chicks. I like black girls the most. They appeal to me the most. I see them at Comic Con and I'm drawn to them every single time. Well, unless they're smoking weed or something, then I want nothing to do with them because I don't want to smell weed. Yeah, I don't want to mess my lungs up. I don't want to damage my brain. It's not a stereotype thing. I just don't like people that smoke weed. I don't want I don't want to smell that. It's bad. I know Miley smokes it, but she's already engaged. I just wish she would stop. Jumper cables, you can't use them in the rain because again, they conduct electricity. Poor Nick. He gets beat up so much in this movie. Yeah. It makes me laugh. It's like Elf. I'm not looking for a deep plot here. Again, it's not good because of the rain. Hmm. We're so yummy. I would love to meet her at Comic Con. Bad idea. Yeah. I'm not doing Friday because I am not doing another Chris Tucker movie for at least for 2 months. I need time to heal. Ice Cube doesn't have to scream his dialogue. He doesn't have a high pitched voice in every scene. He gets shouldn't have done that. He should have called a mechanic. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. It's not woke. I'm tired of people saying that because what you call it? Because Tom Holland married a black girl. There's going to be racist idiots all the time. That's just something you have to deal with. I'm not. I'm like, you are not going to scare away my girlfriend. You don't matter because I like black girls and I'm going to pursue one. There's nothing you can do about it. You racist, you bigots out there that have a problem with that. This isn't in the 1800s. People are always going to be bigots because they don't like different. They want things to be the same. He's not really alive. Christmas trees, yeah, because this movie takes place around Christmas time and New Year's. So, but it's not a Christmas movie. It's more of a New Year's movie because the whole road trip takes place during Christmas, New Year's Eve. So that's good enough. No, I'm not doing that. We have people for that. Mm. It's not different for me. To me, they're just people that have a darker skin than I do, which is again a turn on. Yeah, that's Nichelle Nichols. Yeah, I miss her a lot. The black woman from Star Trek. Yeah, Lindsay. Yeah, she's hot now. She's like in her 30s now because this movie was over 20 years ago. So I haven't seen her in anything in a while. I wish she would do another film. Nobody was complaining that Wonder Man was black because again, this is the world we live in. I'm fine with diversity hires when it makes sense. Mr. Terrific, he got over. When people are dressed up as him at Comic Con, he got over. So suck on that, you bigots. I have to say that I don't have time for bigots on my YouTube channel. You're banned. If you come here, you're blocked. I don't need you to be in here. I'd rather the chat be empty than have bigots here. You're out of sight. So FIFA, fo fum. Look out, baby, cause here I come. I love that song, man. The Temptations, man. You love it. So get ready. So get ready. I'm gonna try to make it love with you. So get ready. Yes, get ready, Brie Larson. If I meet you at Comic Con, I'm gonna fly to you. Because I'm so turned on by her. The first thing you hear in the Mario movie is Brie Larson's beautiful voice as Rosalina, and I was like, yeah, she needed more screen time because I wanted more, you know, um, scenes with her beautiful voice. The Temptations, man, you can't do it. That's why Michael's making a lot of money because it's a hit with especially with black audiences. Who knew they wanted to see Michael Jackson's biopic on the big screen, especially over a decade after he passed away? Who plays an actor who plays his uncle, who actually is related to Michael. So it works. It worked. What's this? They're stuck together. They do have good chemistry. Because you people, I don't want to see that. That's Nia Long where she's trapped in a bad script because the guy that did Blackish, everything has to be about race. It can't just be black people being successful and being human beings. Um, I agree. How they doing? It doesn't bother me. A skin color does not bother me. I don't like Cynthia Erivo because she's try hard. She's trying so hard to impress me. You have no hair. Women have to have hair. Soft, flowing hair, whether it's short or long, it has to have hair. The one I don't date black girls that have no hair. It's not my preference. Alopecia is not for me. It's a hair disease where you lose your hair. I know. For two, Wallace. Very 17 minutes. Yeah. Why? Portland International Airport. I haven't been to the airport in years. It's been 15 years. I mostly travel by bus, train, or I walk. Or I go in my dad's car. He has a new car now. Friend. I don't want to get friend zoned. I've been friend zoned too much. Because Michelle, I had a good thing with her, and these bigots scared her away on Instagram. She had to leave Instagram because people they don't like black cosplayers. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm colorblind. Okay, when you're as when you're as outspoken as I am, you have to be colorblind. You have to just put your biases to the side. Sometimes, because when they did that Whitney Houston biopic, nobody cared because that British chick doesn't look like Whitney Houston. She can't sing like her. Whitney Houston wasn't British. Idiots. At least with Jafar Jackson, he's related to Michael, so it works. I like I like Nia Long's eyes they're very beady and very cute, and she can act. It's not like she's just a good looking chick. She can act. I've seen her. Beautiful woman. Oh god, movie's funny, man. And yeah, the kids they mess with him, but it's not as mean spirited as some other films I've seen. Again, that's why you have to be with someone you're compatible with, someone who's going to be your best friend, not just someone you're going to make kids with and then leave you. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not an idiot. If I have a good thing going, I'm not letting it go. Like this YouTube channel, I'm not going to let this go. They're kids. They can't unaccompanied minors. Yeah, they don't do that now. Hey, John Avenger fanboy, what's up? This movie Kids Are Out of comedies that came out in the past 10 years. Yeah, because it knows what it is. Brian Levent is not making an Oscar bait movie. This is not Sinners. This is not Black Panther. This is not 12 Years a Slave. This is a comedy for families. It doesn't have to get dark, you know? It doesn't get exactly. Sometimes it's good to be, you know, something, that families can watch. Loves kids. Hmm. I miss her a lot. I'm a casual Star Trek fan, but she was one of the most gorgeous black women to ever exist, dude. If you've seen the original series, yeah. Oh my God, what a woman, man. And she got to kiss Captain Kirk, and nobody called the cops. It's acting, people. Canada? I would love that. Just braces. She was at Comic Con the first year I went, and then she passed away after that. Man friends. That does sound good. That's about this big. Yeah, don't give kids weapons. Those are not allowed at Comic Con at all because it's a weapon. You can't give them a weapon. I mean, it's a Swiss Army knife, but again, you would not should don't give it to a kid because they could stab somebody with it, even if it's. Oh yeah, this part. He just assaulted a man. He should have. The first one's always the decoy. Or some Chinese. That's not. That's assault. That's not Chinese. It's like Sinjin when he does that kick to Tori. Hiya! It's funny, man. Mm, mm. I miss her a lot, man. Those paint. Plus, this was 2005. Kids were not on their cell phones or tablets at that time. Again, they mess with Ice Cube the whole movie, but it's funny, man. It cracks me up. Yes, I know Ice Cube. I know exactly what you went through with the War of the Worlds. This is Oscar worthy compared to that movie because he has to look at these screens and like, damn. You see me doing this? At least this is a podcast. There's a difference between this and a feature length film with editing and sound people and all that. Nope. To security, they will arrest you if they see that the kid is in. I got money. Does he ever even use that money? Hmm. I can't believe I'm getting hustled by a couple of gangsters. $20. Ice Cube is a rich man, yeah. He had a lot of hit movies. They have those at Comic Con. Can't say that. Because this was after 9/11. This was 2005. So, yeah, every Comic Con I have to go. Violators will be prosecuted. You can't bring weapons in there. Should have thrown it in the garbage. Even when I go to the Barclays Center, they have metal detectors to make sure that they don't bring a weapon. I never do. Not even a pair of scissors. This poor man. In comedy, someone has to suffer. That's just how it is. This poor guy. He didn't even bring. He should have just left that in his car. Mm-hmm. Yep. And corkscrew. Watch this Asian guy. Why did you have to jump him? He's not going to kill somebody. Comic Con, don't worry. I'm not bringing any weapons. I'm going to be working, so I don't need anything. So there's a Christmas tree. There's Santa Claus. All right, man. Yeah, but I'm not touching nothing. Touches nothing. It's funny because 21 Jump Street, that those movies are hilarious, man. Him and 22 Jump Street, the both of those films, he just cracks me up, man. That's not a problem now. They have Skechers sneakers that have no shoelaces. Do it again. I know how to laugh. I know when a movie makes me laugh. I don't care what the critics say. They wouldn't know something funny if it bit them in the face. See, they always want to leave him.
Yep, and the train is going without them. So the Canadian flag. Yeah, he jumps and then he misses. He missed it by that much. Yes, Ice Cube is not a. He's not an athlete. He goes through all this, and yet they wrecked this car too. You notice they have the same cell phone. It's silver and bulky because they didn't have iPhones back in 2005. But that's not sick. No, he's not. He's lying. Gremlins. It's a lot of writing. Don't kick the seat. No playing with toys. Good. Don't start on my watch. I know this dialogue, man. Protective plan. Yeah, they drive him crazy until the end of the film. Seattle. There's traffic because again, it's New Year's Eve. You try to travel on New Year's Eve by car, you're going to be stuck in traffic for hours, especially going to Manhattan. That's why I travel by foot because there's no way I can be stuck. He's playing the GameCube. The Wii came out a year later in Japan and the US. Whoopee! That's always the thing when parents get divorced, the kids have to suffer because of it. That's eternal darkness. Miss Pac-Man. That's the GameCube, yeah. I still have my GameCube. I could play anything I want because, it came out when I was in high school. So it was a flop. I don't know why. There were good games on the GameCube. You had Mario Sunshine. You had Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. That was good. You had Luigi's Mansion. Mm. Baby. Colossal, baby. They cracked me up. See, Ice Cube, he commits. That's why he's so funny to watch, even in a kids' movie. He just cracks me up, man. The RZA has no acting experience. Every movie he sounds like a Black Elmer Fudd. It's ridiculous. Drink your juice, baby. It's Capri Sun. It's squirted. I remember that song. Did I did it do? Yeah, Fitty. Get it? Because he's a rapper. He used to be a rapper. They like white rappers. Mm. Ethnically challenged. Hey, yeah. Miles listens to rap music and black music because I get it. When he has the headphones on, I get it. Again, he sticks closer to his black roots than Hispanic. He doesn't listen to salsa or whatever. I know because I saw Spider Verse, both of them. Not in the theater, but I saw them. Beyond, I'm gonna try to see it next year in the theater. We use some mouthwash. It's not even open yet. It's just mouthwash. Don't worry. It's nothing. No, you do not. It's okay. I'm not going to use that bag for time. That mouthwash doesn't taste very good, but it's going to clean my mouth because I have to go to the dentist tomorrow. Title drop. Oh, here it comes. No, we ain't. It expires in 2 months, so I got to use it in the summer. Again, he's just. Yep, the urinals are the urinals are broken. Ew. He has to go to the woman's bathroom. Yeah, oh no. That does feel good after holding it for so long. That's disgusting. Hey. Oh, that yep, he has to piss on her. Again, some people like that, but I don't do that. Mm-mm. Golden showers, nope, not for me. I go to the bathroom in the toilet when I have to. You saw she ate some candy. They don't have fruit in a truck stop. 409, yeah, they still have that. Now they have to paint for it. Movie's funny. Yeah, I love watching it. Yeah. Again, Jay Moore is an idiot. Don't hate it. The mama won't date you. Yeah, he doesn't come back in the film. You're an idiot. Look, they're mad. They're scowling at him. Yeah, the kid. If the kids hate you, the mama won't date you. That's funny, man. The second movie, they don't mess with him as much because then the second one's about building a house. She told me, yeah, that's scary. She was in Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. Open up. Yes, they said that word horny in a PG movie. Again, Comic Con is a very horny world, guys. Every single convention. Don't act like Comic Con. They're like, oh, it's a family oriented place. Yeah. And then these women come out with their sexy outfits and you do nothing about it. So, yeah, family oriented, my bum. It's not as family oriented as you think. Yeah, they don't have weapons or drugs, but some people smoke at Comic Con. Yeah. And it's a very randy place. The more people show up, the randier it gets. Because it's like the cool world, except not animated. And I'm not lying. I've gone to every Comic Con I've been to. You have a bunch of guys surrounding women like they're vultures, or women just sticking their bums out. Yeah, I rest my case. But I'm looking forward to Comic Con this year. I'm going to one in a few weeks, in the beginning of June. So I'm going back to Randy Land. 42 minutes in, we're halfway through the movie. That was a good stunt. There's some decent. There's some decent. There's decent stunt work in this movie. There's some CG, but not a lot. The deer is CG when it attacks Nick later. Not the stick shift. Oh, again, another movie where a guy almost gets castrated. Well, this is a bigger budget than Surf Ninjas, and this was a hit. It was not a flop. A dead deer. No animals were harmed in this movie. Yeah, you can't do that now. but he cracks me up, man. I got 10. I'm telling you that you know Ice Cube commits to the bit. That's why it's funny, man. Help us. No, that's pigs, not lambs. That's a different story. That's those Looney Tunes cartoons with the dog and that other, not Wile E. Coyote. It's a Ralph and Sam, something like that. The it's the Wile E. Coyote with a red nose. Yeah, those that's against the lamb, not. At least Ice Cube's committed here. In War of the Worlds is a bad script, and it was bad CGI, bad pacing, bad editing, and the poor black girl that was pregnant doesn't. She gives one of the better performances in the movie. Her and Devin Bostick, the guy that the Amazon driver is the best characters in the movie in that broken movie. Yeah, Duel. That's a scary movie, man. They go through so much. You could kiss my some Felix Howard sucker. That poor car, man. That car gets wrecked throughout the whole movie. And they fall because gravity, that's not how gravity works. Cars don't fly, they fall right to the ground. That poor car. That van blows up at the end. Yeah, for a Fast and the Furious movie. I think I got me some whiplash. That poor car, man. The rims are destroyed. Yeah, the Amish hear him. The Amish are on the boat. Is why we don't go to the city. Again, yeah, because Amish people don't even use electricity. I'm like, what century are you living in? I can't live without electricity. I can handle it not having the internet for like a couple of days, but not electricity. I need to be able to see. You know? Yeah, here's the Asian. He comes 48 minutes into the movie. The German Fritz's auto repair run by an Asian man. Watch. Listen. Yeah, called it racist. I don't care. It's 2005, guys. Asians were not dominating the box office like that. Actually, Chinese New Year is after our New Year's. Like Jews, their New Year's is in September. Ours is in December, and Chinese New Year's either in January or February, depending on what time of the year it is. I know. I heard fireworks last night. I'm dead serious. Yao Ming, rookie. That's worth a lot of money now. Ooh. Yes, I know, guys. I know a stereotype, but again, yeah, that money, that card is worth a lot of money now because this was 2005, and Yao Ming doesn't play anymore. So if you have that in mint condition, you could sell it at an auction for a fortune, or a Michael Jordan card. They go on another train. That poor jacket, man. He goes through so much. Ice Cube, yeah. Those kids are not disciplined. It's a real horse, and then in some shots, and other times it's an animatronic because they don't want to. Ice Cube is not a rider. See, that's a stunt man. It's a real horse, so see, that's really him. And then other shots is a stunt man because they don't want him to get hurt for real. See, that's an animatronic. Real horse, animatronic. It works though. Way. See, you don't see the horse's face. That's a stunt man, yeah. The editing is well done here. That was ADR. It's hard to ride a horse and be on the cell phone. That was a good catch. Now you could use a phone without with earbuds. You don't ever have to answer it with your hand. Now phones are voice activated. I do appreciate that use of real horse in some shots. Watch. Oh, snap. Again, he commits, that poor man. But I still prefer this movie over the War of the Worlds remake because that was just lazy, dude. It's not even funny. It's like horrendous. Like it's so hard to watch. This is at least fun. Poor Nick, man. Redmond. Plus, it's winter time of that when this movie. That's that's Japanese, not Chinese. Poor Nick. That poor car just gets wrecked, man. And then they see that the real reveal that the father is not sick. They see the dad with another woman and a new baby. Let me check the weather. No, he's not. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Liar. He's a liar. Yeah, but look at this. This scene hurts them. Yeah, he's with someone else. He moved on. Mm-hmm. He found another woman who's very beautiful as well. That hurts when your parent is with somebody else and they're not dead. Yeah, it hurts a lot. I'm glad I still got my parents. I love them both. So for these kids are good actors. I don't know what happened to them. Like they just disappeared after the second movie. Yeah, you don't want to send them to see you because this guy moved on with another woman. I never went through this because I've been with my parents for my entire life nearly, and my two siblings as well. Most of our lives, my parents were there. They never abandoned us because they're better than that. Twin Pines. That's right. The reference to Back to the Future. Even though this movie's completely different. Yeah, because he gets wired. Poor kids, man. At least they ate a little bit. Yep, gotta drink that shake. I went to a diner for Mother's Day last week. It was pretty packed. I enjoy this movie. It's fun. And Brian Levent is a Canadian director, but I do like his films. The Flintstones, there's some emotional scenes in that movie that make me tear up a little bit, especially the relationship between Barney and Fred. That worked in the movie a lot. It really did. That was what worked in the cartoon. She's so cute. I wanted to do this movie for years, but one per franchise because I don't want to do every movie in a franchise like real quick. He's a good dad. Ice Cube. See, he tries to find common ground. That's what bonds people together, not their race or color or age or gender. Common ground. That's why I made so many friends in the conventions and in college. My friend Mitchell, I saw him again last week and I missed him a lot. Hadn't seen him in a couple years. I have blingage. Oprah. Not. I'm neither damaged or nor gay. I'm over. My brother got married when he was almost 40, so I asked lots of questions. hmm Yeah, I used to use an inhaler, not for asthma. I had a fatigue. The pharmacist. Yeah, things closed early on New Year's. You saw he's mad. He scowls at him. He's like, oh. Yeah, he wants to save his kid's life. Yeah, he starts like, yeah, because Nick saves his life. He has a Kevin has an asthma attack when he's on the ice and he faints, and that's scary when when someone's not breathing. Yeah, I never had asthma, but I've had fatigue where it was hard for me to breathe. I had wheezing problems when I was like 10. That's why I don't smoke. See, again, they commit. See, he commits, and he's good with kids. New Year's Eve gala. That looks like a Chuck E. Cheese. Look, another Asian. A clown. I love clowns. Mister, I've been married for 38 years. You can't scare me. It's a good line, man. Hand washes the other. I love clowns. I've been a clown for 10 years. And I was Joker at a convention once. I like pie. I do. Yep, desserts. It looks good, man. Kids like sugar. He gives them the look. Mhm. Is he gonna go Super Saiyan? Again, Super Saiyan. They make faces like that. Connect Four, yeah. I used to play that. So the old ladies, yeah. It's already 10:27. We're an hour and 3 minutes in. We're almost in the third act, so there's a lot of them, Nick. Strength in numbers. He's eating a cupcake. That looks good, man. He took his shoe. Yeah, karaoke. She sings Respect by Aretha Franklin. What is she doing? She's cute. Yeah. Their names are not in the back here. I gotta look it up. Hold on. Yeah, she can. Saxophone. I never seen the TV show because it didn't have Ice Cube in it. I think he produced it, but Alicia Allen That's Alicia. She's 35 years old now. She's a speech language pathologist. She's cute. I wish she could do something. RESPCT. Find out what it means to me. Yes, PCT. Her last movie was Young Adult in 2011. I would love to see her come back. And the kid's wired when he's in the car. It's true, yeah. See? People getting along. That's what it's all about, guys. Being human. Again, he's high as a kite on sugar. Well, she's not a professional singer. Yeah, I know. I get hyper too. At least it's not doesn't have a squeaky voice like mm-hmm. Yeah, again, I don't feel so good, and then he vomits. Oh, that's gross. Crushed soda. That's so much sugar in it. Oh, this is disgusting. Yep, again, that's where you're wrong. Oh God, that is disgusting. I don't like when people vomit in a movie. It's not funny. It's just gross. It's like because you're upchucking. You know, people do that when they drink. I don't think it's funny. It's just gross. Ugh. Just that smell is just the worst because your bodily fluids go. Bleh. No. Clean out the navigator and it blows up. There's an Asian girl too. Yeah, New Year's Eve. I don't like traveling too far. I went to Manhattan on New Year's Eve in 2006. It was a nightmare. Yep, there's a deer. It's a deer. Cube is better than Chris Tucker. Yeah, because he's not high pitched and he commits, Spidey. It's a deer without antlers, so it's not as dangerous as. But deers can kick you if they feel threatened. That's a cookie is not meat. It's a cute deer. It looks like Bambi. I would pet a deer if it's not dangerous. It's a real deer, yeah, but then it turns into a CGI deer and an animatronic later. Again, why did you take a picture of this thing? It's the flash scares the deer. Watch. It turns into a CGI deer. It beats him up. Yeah, deers can do this. They can box. Have you seen Bambi? Yeah, these things can box. It beats the hell out of Nick. No animals are harmed in this movie. She takes pictures of the. Again, that's an animatronic. Not hurting it. See, yeah, no, they're not going to hurt a real deer. Let it go. Yeah. Again, poor deer. Just again, you should not have taken a picture. Animals do not like flash photography. He went. I kick some deer butt again. He commits, man. He commits to the bit. That's funny, man. The deer was, yeah. Again, that poor car gets completely roasted. Yep, he took out the alarm. Those are really annoying. Before I take some deer butt. Oh man, flame on. Don't let me burn. Also, yeah, Tracy Morgan got into a car accident a few years ago. He got hit by a Walmart truck. I'm like, man, that would have killed me because I'm like, I don't like being near trucks. I don't even like being near buses because the big buses, city buses, yeah, I don't go near them. I'm not going to get killed by a bus, guys, or a van. Yep, real explosion. Of course, they're nowhere near it. That was just a shot. They shot that from a distance. A poor car, man. That car is destroyed. Why is this happening to me? Yeah, he's so good, man. I love Ice Cube in this movie. It wasn't their fault. Two little demons. That car is definitely. It's so cute. It's so cute. That car is totaled. It didn't just break down; it blew up like a Michael Bay movie. Yeah, because Kevin Hart and Chris Tucker are just loud and obnoxious for the whole movie. There's a reason they disappeared, and Ice Cube is still doing his thing. Don't worry, Ice Cube. I forgive you for War of the Worlds. That's not your fault. That movie was you could have had Meryl Streep in that movie, and it would have sucked. Navigator. Did you hear that, folks? A Navigator. Yeah, you can get another car. Your life cannot be replaced. She's cute, Alicia. I would love to meet her at Comic-Con because there's people that haven't acted in a while that show up to the convention. I mean, John Carpenter hasn't directed a movie in years, and he still goes to Comic-Con. He went to. I didn't see him because his line was way too long, and I respect the man and his work, but I'm not waiting 3 hours to meet a classic director or. Or the internet. It's a fun movie. I like this movie. I've always liked this movie. To see, and you keep swinging. It's not as mean spirited as it looks. So it's not like the kids are like the good son. That kid was evil. Like he wanted to kill, not just mess around with people. There's a difference between a mischief maker and someone who's psychotic. walking. Yeah, it's done. That car is completely destroyed. Yeah, after it got blown to pieces. The kids are actors in the film. They're good in the film. Yeah, at least they can act. They're not like hiding an accent for like the kids from Dumbo, the remake. Oh, they're horrible. They're trying to hitchhike 35 miles. Yeah, and he kidnaps them. So I'm leaving. No, animal. you hillbilly. That was a good stunt. Those are motorcycle cops. Bikers. Moto Media. Speed kills. Fine, they got kidnapped. That's kind of thrown in at the last minute, but again, they have to have one more obstacle before they get to Vancouver. Watch. Yeah, also, this looks like the car chase scene at the end of Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one. All this just to impress a woman. Not me. Life is too short, man. The chase scene is fun, and it's a real car chase. Yeah. Yep, they teach him a lesson. I'm not looking for realism. It's a family film. Most of those are not right in the face. Watch. Oh, Winter Carnival. Yeah. I don't miss the winter at all. All that snow, yeah, it was a nightmare this year. I felt like Superman. Remember the beginning of Superman 2025 where he's bleeding in the snow and he's like, yeah, it's a beautifully shot scene. But man, I don't want to go through that again. Look at Snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Mm-hmm. Spear. They destroy that carnival, man. Half of the snowmen get knocked down and they're skating on the ice without skates. No, Olaf, no. Yeah, it's a powerful scene because you see the words on the screen and then you see Superman in the snow. Very poetic. Yeah, that's right, Snowman. Yeah, This is when Kevin has his asthma attack. Elsa? No, this was like a decade before Elsa existed. When she showed up, I was like, yeah, I know who my new Disney favorite princess is. And his name is Nick and Kevin. That's two of the Jonas brothers. The only one missing is Joe, Joe and Frankie. Hello, Ice Princess. You didn't have to scream. He's fighting the snowman because they're calling him. Man, these snowmen are really tough. Yeah, this is one. See, look, he almost dies. So this is the darkest scene in the movie because it's a kid having an asthma attack. It's not played for laughs. Yeah, he saves his life. See? Yeah, this scene it's pretty dark, but it's not long. That's the worst thing in the world. See, even the cops are like, he saved his life. See that when someone saves your life, yeah, you owe them your life, man. I saved a lot of lives, guys. You know how much blood I donated since 2008? A lot. I saved a lot of people's lives. So I'm a real hero. Yeah, Nick saved his life. It's a good scene. She's so good, man. It's not in the film that much, but when she is, she's in more of the sequel. But the sequel, that guy is annoying. John C. Was it John C. McGinley, the guy from Scrubs? Yeah, he's in way too much of the movie. I've been out in the cold. So all those witnesses too. Who wants to get arrested on New Year's Eve? I don't. Hell no. I want to start a new year on a high note. So far this year, it's mixed. I'm not going to say it's horrible. I've had worse years. Again, 2020, I couldn't go anywhere. I had to walk because everything was closed. At least I'm going to go see Mando next week. I'm very happy about that because May 2020, there was nothing in the theater. Watch. Oh, it's funny, man. You saw that drop the charges. So it's 10 minutes to New Year's. Well, we're almost halfway through the year. We only got June, and then the second half of the year starts. Well, he could sell that Satch because Satchel doesn't come back in the second movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful Canadian women. You ever seen Vanessa Morgan? She's gorgeous, man. Everywhere I go. See, families. I like this movie. I think it's fun. He has a flashback, of all the things he went through with the kids from the beginning of the film. He bonded with them. I don't think this is a classic like Ghostbusters 2, which I love way more. You know me, guys. I did a podcast for that a few years ago after surviving COVID. and it made me laugh because I love that movie so much. I don't get the hate for that and the other sequels too, like Afterlife and Frozen Empire. They're not perfect. I never say they were, but they have heart. Lonely. See, the movie has some heart. And again, Ice Cube commits to the bit. That's why this movie works. If this was the RZA, I'd be like, the RZA can't act. Some rappers can't act, but Ice Cube is one of the few that can. Him and Ice-T. There's some rappers that are actually good actors when they try. Hmm. They had to stay in a hotel because they couldn't go back. I need a man. It's not an Adam Sandler movie where half of the time there is just gross out humor, and sometimes they get dramatic out of nowhere. Like a Click is a worse movie than this because that movie is just like it's long too. I'm like the third act feels like it's a drama. I'm like, where did this come from? Here it's like, yeah, there's some no more laughs in the movie, but it's an ending that's satisfying. It is better than War of the Worlds. Most of Ice Cube's movies are better than War of the Worlds. This, the sequel, Ghost of Mars, the 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, they're way better. Because I would rather watch Ghost of Mars any day over War of the Worlds 2025. Because at least John Carpenter can direct. At least Ice Cube is giving it his all, and Natasha Henstridge and Jason Statham. He's not the lead in the movie. He's in it like for a bit. Or Shatterproof, like the one in Winter Soldier. I'm glad I did this movie finally. I wanted to do this for Black History Month, but I just had other movies to do. Yeah, blingage. Now you have blingage. That's silver. I used to have a silver chain. It's an underrated movie. Yeah, this and Ghost of Mars, because at least Ice Cube is not sitting on a chair, because that's the laziest role you can play if you're not an old person. Sitting on a chair looking at screens. I'm like, even movies on Netflix did better. He has a beautiful smile. It's not a downbeat ending either. I hate those because those just piss me off. Well, they do have the chemistry from Friday. It transferred over here. Sometimes it doesn't. Look at Thor Ragnarok, and then you go to Men in Black International. It's just not there. Happy New Year, yeah, soon, guys, in a few months. You're gonna kiss her. It's a fun movie. If you've never seen it, I say watch it at least once. See what you think. It's the better of the two. I like this better than the sequel. It's a fun movie. I watch it almost every year, especially around New Year's. An hour and 20 and 30 minutes. See, short. Some comedies don't know when to end. They just go on for like 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, you don't need to be that long. Make me laugh within 99 minutes or less and get me out of there. Don't drag the movie to 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm like, comedies do not need to be that long. You don't have more to say. You have less to say because just make me laugh and then I leave the theater. That's why Mario worked. Mario 2023 and Galaxy worked because they kept the movies under 2 hours, which is why it's doing so well. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care. No podcast tomorrow. I'm going to the dentist to get my teeth cleaned. So I'll be doing John Wick Chapter 2 in 2 days. So see you guys then. Yeah. Hey, Josh, what's up? Oh, this is the other Josh. How's it going? Are we there yet? Is one of my favorite movies at Ice Cube. I also enjoyed the TV show with Essen Atkins. I didn't see that, but maybe I will one day. But again, see you guys in the next one. Good luck with your dentist. Thanks, Spidey. See ya.